What up, Space Fam? Goes in here for AnimeUproar, back at it again with another One Punch Man video. The response on my last One Punch Man video blew me away, it really did, and so I thought about what topic I could cover next. And the mysterious Blast, the top ranked S-Class hero, seemed like the perfect choice. If you enjoy seeing these One Punch Man videos on this channel and want to keep them coming, then the best thing you can do is smash that like button until it's blue and share this video with any cultured One Punch Man fans you know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell and select all or you will miss future One Punch Man videos. Leave suggestions for what video topics you are dying to see in the description, and while you wait for the next video to drop, feel free to check out my One Punch Man playlist, link in the description, where you'll find videos about all S-Class heroes, all dragon and god level monsters, and more. Now, without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. Now, if you don't know how One Punch Man works, you might be a little confused by this video, so let me clear up some of the confusion first. There is a One Punch Man anime that is based off of the One Punch Man manga that is based off of the One Punch Man webcomic. The webcomic is the furthest along in the story, and I will be using it for most of the up-to-date information, so if you don't want to know anything past the anime or even past where the manga is right now, you've been warned. The most recent huge reveal about Blast in the manga is that he has a son, and we have a great deal of info on him now, which will help us to better understand the mysterious figure of Blast as well. However, before we get into that, let's cover what we do know about Blast thus far. There's no surprise that there is so much hype around Blast because one, the author, has clearly went out of his way to make him as mysterious as possible. He hasn't really appeared in the story yet, and he hasn't disclosed any of his personal info in the Hero Association catalog. His status is also currently unknown. All we know is that he's supposed to be the strongest and highest ranked hero in the Hero Association, not counting Saitama, of course, who never gets the love he deserves. Thankfully, we do get more info about Blast in the webcomic. It was 18 years ago when young Tatsumaki, S-Class hero number 2, was saved by Blast. Blast was already an adult hero, so he's clearly considerably older than Saitama, who's 25 years old. My guess is that Blast is in his 40s, but he should at the very least be in his late 30s. Like Saitama, he reveals at this point that he's a hero for fun, saying the hero work is more of a hobby for him, while he has a proper job too. He then tells young Tatsumaki, and I quote, "When the time comes, don't go expecting someone to come save you." End quote. So in this way, Blast had a very profound impact on Tatsumaki, which is an accomplishment in and of itself, because after that, she went on to become the second highest ranked S-Class hero. Then 2 years after that, aka 16 years ago, Blast supposedly had his son who was named Blue. More on him later. Besides this stuff, let's turn to some feats that illustrate his power. Blast is said to have put the Ninja Village leader in a coma, which is insane to think about. The Ninja Village leader and founder was one of the best, if not the best assassins in the world of One Punch Man. He is considered to be the strongest ninja in history, and ninja in general had to undergo immense training. A ninja day consisted in 72 hours, and only 6 were reserved for sleep. Ninja in the village would do nothing but hone their killing skills every day, and the hellish environment produced strong ninja like Flashy Flash, but the leader is said to be above them all, meaning he is easily S-Class and Dragon level threat or above. And yet, Blast could beat him 15 years ago. He would go on to recover only to be one-punched by Saitama, but still, that's Saitama and doesn't take away from Blast's power. Then 2 years ago, Blast almost killed Elder Centipede. He brought this dragon level threat right to the brink of death before it escaped underground, although it is suggested that he was smaller 2 years ago and thus less powerful as well. Again, the much younger Saitama beat a stronger Elder Centipede with no problem, so Blast is clearly nowhere close to Saitama in power. We know that Blast had an epic battle with the founder of the Ninja Village before winning, and he brought a weaker Elder Centipede close to death, but couldn't finish him off before he escaped. For Saitama, no battle for him is epic in the sense that it is always so uneven. He can always finish the battle quickly and with little to no effort, as he did with these two monsters. However, we should keep in mind that Elder Centipede was so powerful that among S-Class heroes, only Tatsumaki, Metal Knight, King, and Blast were thought to be capable of stopping him. And the founder of the Ninja Village is also at least Dragon level, so the same would go for him. Only a few others, if any, would be able to beat him. So clearly, even among S-Class heroes, If his feats are true, Blast deserves to be number 1. But the fact that he is aging is brought up in the story, suggesting that he may not be in his prime any longer. And it's even been suggested that Blast is more or less retired. However, the fact that he could not show up for the longest time and doesn't follow orders and yet still retains the number 1 position shows how much the Hero Association believes in his power. In the data book, Blast is referred to as one who has reached the peak of power. Fubuki says he's the one who is at the peak of the gathering of the strongest. Rumors say that he rules over psychic power and billions of robotic forces. We know how insanely strong people think King is, and despite that, Fubuki claims that Blast possesses even greater abilities than King. The list and hype goes on. He can supposedly shoot beams out of his eyes, and even all of S-Class combined could not take him on, or so the rumor goes. These descriptions sound like Superman, like a symbol of invincible power. Clearly Blast is overhyped, and in my view, that will be made extremely clear if he ever shows up and actually tries to tango with Saitama. But the mystery and hype around Blast nonetheless make me very excited to see him and to learn more about him. Because of all the hype around him, some people even speculate that he may turn out to be Saitama's final opponent. Although whether this aging hero is strong enough for that is doubtful at this point. Now let's turn to the newest chapters of the webcomic and what we learned about Blast's son, which tells us more about Blast as well. Blue, despite being 16 years old, is the founder and top hero of the Neo Heroes, a rival organization to the Hero Association we've known for so long. Since there are powerful S-Class heroes like Child Emperor, Metal Bat, Raiden, and so on who joined the Neo Heroes, it's pretty impressive that Blue is viewed as being the number 1 hero. Thus, Blue would seem to be S-Class himself. Although it should be noted that unlike Saitama, Blue does rely on a modified Neo Hero's battlesuit to help him in combat. In the latest chapter, we get a better sense of what the son of Blast is capable of. Neo Hero suits themselves won't get you too far, and we saw that when a demon level monster called Shell King beat Blue's Neo Hero teammates. It appears that up until this point, Blue mainly fought and trained using simulations. After defeating the demon level Shell King, he points out that fighting it was mostly close to the simulation, but with demons and up, there are uncertain factors, so you can't win 100%. He wants his teammates to not be careless because they're wearing suits, as that could lead to even more tragedies. Against this demon level monster, Blue launched multiple attacks, only to realize the monster was harder than he thought. Again, he's clearly nowhere close to Saitama level, who would have effortlessly handled such a monster with one hit. Still though, after the initial setback, Blue starts expertly using his suit. He creates a kind of lightning cutter around his arm and slices off the monster's claw. Then he launches what appears to be an energy blast called the Fist Cannon, which easily defeats a demon level monster. He didn't break a sweat, but he did rely on his suit. As Saitama protests against lame hero names given by the Hero Association, 5 dragon level threats appear at once, and one is Eel Dragon, an opponent that Blue takes on. At this point, he's breaking a sweat and realizes that if he loses focus for 1 second, he'll head to the other world. The monster launches a kind of corrosive eel poison liquid that will seemingly kill you if it touches you. And that brings us to where we are now. While the aging Blast is the number 1 hero of the Hero Association, his son Blue is the number 1 hero of the Neo Heroes. At age 16, Blue is clearly strong for his age, able to easily defeat a demon level monster. And remember that the demon level monster Deep Sea King defeated S-Class hero Puri Puri Prisoner in the past, so even some S-Class heroes can lose to demon level threats. Then Blue went on to avoid some of the dragon level threats attacks. He knows he needs to be careful, but it still seems like he believes that he can beat this villain if he remains focused. So yeah, not bad at all for a 16-year-old, and if what's been said is true and he does prove to be Blast's biological son, that lends even more credibility to Blast's power. So as we continue to learn more about Blue and he continues to accomplish more impressive feats, it will continue to surround Blast himself with more and more hype. Blast appears to be aging, but at the same time, all things point to him being super strong, and if we go off of the clues we've received thus far, it definitely seems like he earned the title of number 1 S-Class hero, even if he would in all likelihood still get wrecked by one punch from the much younger Saitama. But anyways, that is it for this one. Let me know how you feel about Blast, if you have any theories about him or how you would power scale him. If you did enjoy this One Punch Man video and want to see more One Punch Man videos on this channel, the best thing you can do is smash that like button and share this video with any heroes for fun that you know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial. Ring that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future One Punch Man videos. Leave suggestions for what One Punch Man topics you would like me to cover next, and as you wait for the next video to drop, you can check out my growing One Punch Man playlist where I talk about the S-Class heroes, the Dragon and God level threats, and much more. Link in the description. I also want to thank all of you because the channel has been growing faster than ever and it's unreal. We passed 900,000 subscribers and are actually approaching 1 million subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I especially want to thank the patron squad over on Patreon who help make videos like this one possible. First and foremost, I want to thank the patron of legend, the one acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself, Alpha Sigma, and are the 1-tier patrons, the ones who stand atop all clans: Steven Ingrata, Alola Anatem, The World, Acquired Respect, Pate Hefa, Jonathan King, Brandon Aviles, Papa Smurf, Emperor Otaku, Thomas Jones, Kinmano, and Admirath. And our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, who's the current most donated overall champion of the world, nothing but a fan, Jason Wilson, King Zeldris, Anatoly Kazatsky, Angel Cruz, Cricket XP, Joe Stanton, Barry Gucci, Alicia Actor, Jessica K. LaFon, Hinokami and Water, Bonnie Parks, Rothuende Aura, Florian, Joanne Garcia, Steelers, Deadly Saint, and Stern Hawkins. Thank you all so much. If you enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/AnimeUproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you'll get your name featured in future videos alongside these amazing people right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord where we talk about anime, life, and of course, dank memes. So check out patreon.com/AnimeUproar, link in the description if you are interested. You can also join the YouTube channel by clicking that blue join button next to the subscribe button that you've hopefully already destroyed. So yeah, you can support more content that way if you prefer. Whichever way you choose to support us, you can get the same great benefits. Thank you all again so much, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.